Go!
And we're away in the Temple Challenge Cup. University of Virginia, USA, up against Purdue University, USA.
It's just great, that silence before the start, and you get to just hear that explosion of power of 16, rather. Maths is a bit off this morning. 16 athletes and their coxes really going at it in those first couple of strokes. And the start here at Henley Royal Regatta is a great place to watch that, because often most regattas, it's a bit tricky to get that close to the boats at the start. An even getaway for both crews there.
Yeah, really well matched at this stage of the race, isn't it? Big contingent of American crews here this year.
Yeah, certainly. We saw Harvard with 2 crews over here in this event in the Temple with their 2 lightweight crews, which we had to see their 1V, but their 2V that we called earlier. Very, very impressive indeed. In the win over Bath. As I said, so these 2 American contingents racing in the ACRA, the club collegiate system, so not competing in the IRAs. But great for them to, come up against, great for us for them to come up against each other in the first round. It's certainly going to deliver some exciting racing. Purdue closest to the picture there in the white. You can see Coxswain, Nathaniel Kiat.
It looks as though University of Virginia in the Bark Station in the orange uni suits at the top of the screen, just maybe getting an edge here and starting to move out. I think they're looking a little bit sort of longer and more powerful, whereas Purdue University's still got their stroke rate up quite high. The Virginia crew, though, rolling around quite a lot. I'm not sure if that water has got a roll in it, if it's difficult, but they seem to be rolling around a little bit there.
Yeah, so we just saw them come past one of those openings in the booms that crews use to cross to get down to the start line, and pleasure craft and umpires use to cross. And the disadvantage of those openings is that's also where the wash uses to cross the course. And if the Cox isn't letting everyone know, it can catch crews by surprise. But Virginia doing a great job in these early stages at a much lower stroke rate to extend out almost a boat length now. Riding on board there with Purdue in the stroke seat, William Buss, Keeble Wagger in the 7, Matthew Scubas in the 6, Owen Robinson in the 5, Finian Mitchell in 4 seat, Ethan Louis, William Foucher and Bradley Hard, as they have a few geese to contend with. They're getting less and less as the week goes on, but early in the regatta, they very, very adventurous.
Yeah, the geese got a little emboldened there, didn't they? It's, an 8 isn't the boat you want to take on, but luckily able to avoid any major issues there. But seeing a big lead here now opened up by the University of Virginia, I think this might be a decisive move as they come through the marker. It says that they've still got overlap, so a little deceptive for us to tell here. Margin probably looks bigger than it is, but still maybe just with a little bit of overlap. But we can see down into both boats there, great shot down into the boats from above. Both boats with a conventional rig. And you can see the coxswains in this event, in the 8, are actually in the stern of the boat, whereas in the previous race, in the Britannia and the 4s, the boats are actually bow cocks, so the coxswain's laying down in the bow of the boat. But as you can see here in the 8s, the coxswain's sitting up, and that's so that they can see all 8 rowers. It can get a bit unwieldy trying to control 8 oars people, so having the coxswain in the stern where they can actually see them, see their timing, is really important. So it's not really possible to have a bow cock state.
No, certainly, and probably wouldn't be particularly safe as well in a collision. But the coxswain there, Celia Cheng in the Virginia crew. Sister Anya is also coxing in the Temple this year. And they briefly rode the double together during the pandemic. A few stories of siblings and family members both coxing at the regatta.
Great shot there down into the boat. You can see the coxswain from University of Virginia, Celia Chang. She's got a headset on with a little microphone and there's speakers down the boat, and that's how the rowers are able to hear the coxswain and hear the calls that are coming from them.
Yeah, really important at this stage of the race that she's giving really clear instructions on really clear technical instructions, and likely they're going to move forward to the next round. So this is an opportunity to maybe wind off the pressure a little bit, or wind off the intensity, but still wants to make sure that they're really nailing their technical focuses in this part of the course, preparing themselves for their next round of racing.
You can hear the cheers from the crowd as they're coming past the enclosures. Crowds building on this Wednesday, day 2 of Henley Royal Regatta 2025. Great shot down the course there. So we're right here with the University of Virginia crew in the bow seat. Alexander Ballinger, 22 years of age. Has rowed previously at Henley Royal Regatta. Coming across the line first. And confirmation of the result in the Temple Challenge Cup. University of Virginia, USA, defeating Purdue University, USA.